Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf. She responds to Nishmas Aram B'Yakosholm Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding in Sanhedrin Daf Yutes. The Gemara in the end of Amud Beis brings the different levels of his Gabrus al Yetzer Hara, the challenges that people have with Yetzer Hara. And the Gemara says that Toikva Shel Yosef, the strength of Yosef, as Rashi says, Dover Godol Shel Yosef, is Am Vesanusoi Shel Boyas. Rashi explains, it's Dover Kal V'Koton Shebeboyas. What for Yosef was a great challenge, for Boyaz was something very easy. And the Gemara continues in Avchof Amud Aleph, Toikva Shel Boyaz, what was a very big challenge for Boyaz, Am Vesanusoi Shel Palti Ben Laish. That was not a great challenge for Palti Ben Laish. Palti Ben Laish, his challenge, lasted with the same woman, the same bed for many, many years. Now the Mefarshim, Ayin Baben Yehoyada, already is mayor to tell me that Yosef's challenge was not really too difficult for Boyaz. And Boyaz's challenge was not very difficult for Palti Ben Laish. According to that, Palti Ben Laish is much greater than Yosef HaTzadik. And that's something which is hard to accept, because we know Yosef HaTzadik, he represents the idea of Kvishas HaTayvis, of being his Gabrus on the Yetzer Hara. So how do we understand this Gemara? Rav Nachman Breslev says something Dover Niflamoid. He explains that Yosef gave the koyach to Boyaz to be able to be his Gaber on the Yetzer, and Boyaz gave the koyach to Palti Ben Laish. Meaning, every generation, when you have a father who is Oyved al Yitzra, is standing, he's able to conquer his Yetzer Hara. He's able to stand the challenge of the Yetzer Hara. So he gives these tools to the next generation, that they will be able to conquer this Yetzer Hara very easily, because they got it, they were Yoirish it, they inherited it from their father. So whatever Yosef accomplished, he gave it, he bequeathed it to Boyaz. So Boyaz already has that. Now Boyaz has a new challenge. The new challenge of Boyaz that he was able to overcome, he bequeathed that to Palti Ben Laish. And now Palti Ben Laish, for him, that challenge is very easy. This idea of Rav Nachman Breslev is really written in Reb Chaim Volozhin in the Ruach Chaim and Ovis. Because we have two Mishnayos in Maseches Ovis. One Mishnah says, Asora Doros min Noach v'ad Avram. 10 generations from Noach to Avram. Then it says, Asora Nisayon nisnas lo Avram Avinu. The word Avinu is added to the next Mishnah. So Reb Chaim Volozhin asks, why do we say the word Avinu when we mention the Asora Nisayon? So it says Reb Chaim Volozhin at exactly this point. He says that whatever Nisayon a father withstands, he gives it to the next generation to hold on to. And he points out, he says, Avram Avinu, one of the Nisayonists of Avram Avinu is that he jumped to the Kivshan Ha'esh, to the fire, in order not to bow down to Avodah Zarah. So we need Avram Avinu to do that. We have so many simple Yidden throughout the generations that were willing to jump into the fire, to kill themselves, like Kiddush Hashem. So what was so great about Avram Avinu? Says Reb Chaim Volozhin there, who gave them the koyach to be able to do that? Who gave all the Jews the ability to jump into Kivshan Ha'esh? Avram Avinu gave it to them. But the fact that he stood this challenge, he gave that ability to the next generations. He goes on and says that we sometimes see a person who gets up in the morning and decides to move to Eretz Yisrael. And even though it's very difficult, even though there's a lot of challenges, he goes and does it. Who gave them that cheshek, that koyach, to go and do such a thing? Says Chaim Volozhin, Avram Avinu, he had a challenge of lech lecho me'artzecho. He had to leave his country to go to Eretz Yisrael. When he withstood that challenge, he gave that koyachas to the next generations. So when we speak about the Nisayonos of Avram, then we call him Avram Avinu, because he gave it to the next generations. Asara Doiros, we're not talking about Avram Avinu, it's just a chronological events. We don't call him their Avinu. And this Yisayid connects to what I believe is said in the name of the Chofetz Chaim. The Shaila is, what's the pshat that Mashiach will come in our generation? And Mashiach did not come to previous generations. Mashiach did not come to the Rishonim, to the Achronim, to the Vilna Gaon, to the Baal Tanya, to the Chofetz Chaim. But Mashiach didn't come then. He'll come to us, to our generation. But the answer is, it really goes to the same mahalach. Every generation gives its koiches, whatever it accomplished, to the next generation. The next generation is standing on the shoulders of the previous generation. It's not a new beginning. It's not that every generation stands on its own. But it's all yechida aches. It's all one guf. It's all one klal Yisrael. So every generation is building more and creating more and accomplishing more until lastly, the final generation will be standing on the shoulders of all the previous generations. And then those zoichet to Mashiach Meher B'Yameinu. Because every generation gives what he accomplished to the next generation. And this is a big chizuk to anybody who is trying to accomplish things and sometimes is not able to. You should know, whatever you're whatever you're trying to get, sometimes maybe it won't be effective when you're doing it today, but it will be effective l'doros habayim for your children, grandchildren, and the next generations. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list to WhatsApp, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.